Last time on the Island of Dreams. After a long day of hunting eggs, Lucille and Soto turned in early, heading to their respective new houses, while the rest of the party undertook their third and final egg hunting challenge in the Library of Dragon's Rest. During this challenge, the party had to move and pick up eggs as sneakily as possible without making a sound. Those who failed the challenge were teleported back to the library's entrance. Frog and Hiss naturally excelled at this challenge, being the stealthiest members of their respective teams, though Wilma and Papagina both held their own. Wen and Grail unfortunately proved the most unsuited for stealth, neither managing to snag a single egg. With a clever use of her eggs to give her an advantage, Wilma managed to snag the final egg of the day, as well as a glorious victory for her team. When the party heads back out to the main plaza, they are soon greeted by the infamous Mr. Smoke, as well as his good friend, the Easter Bunny, who may or may not have secretly been his wife in rabbit form. Everyone is presented with a golden egg for their participation in the festival, with the exception of Wilma, who took home the grand prize. With the final treasures rewarded, Mr. Smoke officially calls the enchanted extravaganza to a close.
Sarah, can I,
Mm-hmm.
can I hear your Mr. Smoke, please, and thank you?
No. Okay, you can if Ben ever shares the recording, because obviously I can't prevent you from listening to it then. But after the festival, the Smokes treat everyone to a grand feast in the humble mess hall. The party arrives a little later on account of having to see Frub home safely, as it was getting past the little kobold's bedtime. Most of the community had left for the night, leaving a couple tables available, but many of the islanders remained, including Captain Dreadfang, who was drunkenly stuck in festival mode. As the party entered the mess hall, they saw the Smokes having a quiet discussion with one another, but were unsuccessful in discovering exactly what had Mrs. Smoke looking so troubled when Mr. Smoke excused himself for a private meeting. With whom or for what purpose remains a mystery. While the party enjoyed a filling yet somewhat bland meal served by a vaguely familiar tiefling waitress, Wilma recognized the dwarven bartender serving drinks, as it was the same bartender she met at the Casino of Flying Tigers. She thought it strange that the guy dreams about his regular day job, but otherwise didn't think too much of it. But seeing the bartender, she also triggered the memory of where she recalled seeing the waitress before. Firefly, the tiefling, was also an employee from the casino, as she handed the party their prizes in exchange for tokens. While Wilma was looking around the tavern, she accidentally locked eyes with someone from her past, an old flame named Maddie, who appeared to be dining with another bard. Wilma tried unsuccessfully to disguise herself, but Maddie saw right through it. She didn't seem quite as bothered, though, despite Wilma claiming the relationship ended poorly. Papagina, curious to get to know some unfamiliar faces, made her way over to Sayori's table, where the tiefling introduced her big sister, an elven priestess named Makoto. The party discovered that, unlike Renara and the kobolds, the sisters and their brother Ryunosuke had been living on the island for many years. Makoto is quite familiar with the island, the rainforest in particular, which she warns is more wild and untamed. The priestess offered to serve as the party's guide should they ever find a need to explore the misty forest. And Grail mostly kept to himself, enjoying his drink and looking forward to a good night's rest, perhaps filled with more dreams about his perfect mahogany table. Oh. Alright, give me 1 second, because I think I forgot to save this as a PNG. But I updated the map. Save it as a PNG real quick. I'm sure I'm gonna have to resize it. Once again, looking at my beautiful, crappy map.
The crappiest. No, I'm kidding.
You can at least tell what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a map.
It's better than what I could do.
So, 30 days have passed since the party first came to the island. As the island planners, each party member was gifted their own house as well as permission to choose the location on the island for their new home. Grail opting for the flat grasslands near the main plaza, Wilma going for the beachfront property now lives on the eastern side of the island, Papagina flocked to the rainforest outskirts on the western side, with Soto and the seal becoming neighbors on the southern cliffs of the island overlooking the ocean. Though the houses and provided furniture you received as gifts from the goddess are simple and plain, intended to be more practical and functional than stylish, they're a step up from sleeping in a tent and bedroll on the cold, hard ground while providing you with a lovely view of the island's natural beauty. Of course, this is only the beginning of your new lives on the island. You have many plans and ideas drifting through your heads as you each continue working towards your personal goals, seeking your visions brought to reality. You become more familiar with the island, local islanders during your time here. Though you may not quite be on friendly terms with everyone, you at least have come to view them as your business associates for better or worse. Each has their own individual strengths, faults, and quirks. With the finishing of your new houses, and as you're starting to gather a good amount of stock to start your respective businesses and set up proper display stall in the main plaza, you begin to shift your focus to marketing. After all, business cannot survive on a tropical island with no customers. The local islanders, consisting mostly of simple-minded kobolds, aren't exactly the target market you had in mind. And so Renara, as acting leader in the goddess's name, proposed the island should hold its very first community meeting with the intention of determining what new direction the island should take with a single united goal in mind. How does one attract more visitors? So, on the 30th day since your arrival, you gather in the grand hall of the goddess's temple for the first community meeting. Marble pillars line the hallway, adorned with dreamy pastel colors of sky blue, pale lavender, and a pearly pinkish white. You feel as though you've ascended to a heavenly corridor as the rising sun shines through the stained glass of massive arched windows, filling the grand temple with its light. Several modest wooden benches line either side of the temple's main chamber, intended for prayer and worship. They're not the most comfortable seats, but at least there's plenty of space to accommodate everyone. Attending the meeting aside from the party, there's Renara standing behind her podium, reviewing notes she penned in preparation for the meeting. Sitting behind Wilma, there's a maroon kobold you all would recognize as Aga, a stern elder as well as the most respectable kobold on the island who keeps order among the youngsters, though she doesn't ever say much beyond reprimanding her kin, as well as an elven woman dressed in the robes of a priestess whom Papagina recognizes as Makoto. The two of them having met at the end of the festival. So, I knew that was a bit lengthy intro. Does the party wish to do or discuss anything before the meeting begins?
I think Grail is just eager to get to the meeting and make his suggestions, and hopefully they all get taken very seriously.
Let me take a sip of water.
I think good to go.
Alrighty then.
Can't think of anything in advance.
So, standing behind her podium, Renara clears her throat, indicating the start of the meeting. Thank you all for coming here today. As I'm sure you are well aware, construction is well underway, and no small part thanks to our own head of construction, Grail, as well as Aga and her team of kobolds. I am pleased to announce that each of our local residents has a place to call home. Of course, this means the campsite will be cleared to make way for more permanent buildings as we turn our eyes towards the future of our beloved Island of Dreams. But before we get to that, I'd like to share some highlights of the progress we've made this past month, just to ensure we are all on the same page. In addition to the new housing, and Renara's words are cut off as the sound of a door from the second floor opens, letting in a gentle tropical breeze. Everyone's gaze turns upward expectantly, raising their hands to block out the intense light of the morning sun as a towering figure of a woman enters the temple from the balcony overhead. I could share a picture, but you probably already can take a guess.
Hold on!
Maybe. is. It is the goddess, and she gazes down into the hall with the suggestion of a smug smile tugging on the corners of her lips, painted with glitter. Black, curved, draconic horns contrast against the unblemished paleness of her smooth ivory skin. Two massive draconic wings tuck neatly behind her as the wind catches her long lavender hair, causing it to swirl behind her in rippling waves that would drag on the ground if she did not hover in the air, her crystal heels skimming just above the polished, tiled floors. The goddess of dreams enters her own temple from above, gazing down on you mortals with the smug confidence that only someone of such regal divinity would possess.
Wisp there.
Yes, Wisp is there on her shoulder, of course.
Okay.
Most loyal follower. Let me go ahead and add her to the map as well.
I'm totally sitting there waving, "Hi, Auntie."
She will wave at you and smile. So.
Not a single hair on her chin. Boring.
Pardon the interruption. I did not mean to disrupt your opening speech, Lady Renara. Pay no mind. I am merely here to observe today's proceedings. My goddess. And Renara humbly kneels to the floor. Forgive me. I would have waited for your arrival had I known you planned to grace us with your benevolent presence. And the goddess waves her hand dismissively. Rise, my dear. Of course you are forgiven. I am simply curious to see how fares the progress of my island. Now please, proceed. It is awfully rude to keep a goddess waiting in suspense. Renara adjusts her notes nervously. Of course. Yes. As I was saying, in addition to the new housing, the Compass Rose has been fully repaired and has set sail to collect more supplies as well as bring in some new businesses to join our community. Our friend Tarak, who has been in charge of overseeing our community garden as well as one of our top chefs on the island, has put in his 2 weeks' notice. To show our thanks to his services in our early days here, the goddess has granted him a small amount of land on the beach to build a private house on the northeastern shore, living on the island as an independent resident. However, this, and our growing community, has brought to my attention that we are in need of more local produce than our humble community garden can offer. So I took the liberty of hiring a couple of farmers to join us here on the island, not only expanding our supplies of fresh fruits, vegetables, and grains, but also milk, eggs, wool, and other animal products. That will be our first newest addition. The second will be an innkeeper, seeing as we are expecting more visitors to the island, naturally they will need a place to stay. The third I intended to invite was opening a restaurant. Bear in mind, I've already reviewed several applicants for all three positions. The farmers and innkeeper I took the liberty of selecting myself. As for the restaurant, I had 3 applicants that stood out among all the others that sounded most appealing to me personally, though all are very different from one another, so I decided to delegate the final decision to the will of our council, consisting of all who are present. And Renora will gesture to the 5 of you, as well as Aga and the priestess. Alright, so
Do what we can.
I'm going to show you 3 images of potential restaurants on Roll20, and everyone can take a vote on which they'd like to see added to the island. I'll describe it a little bit too. Well, Renara will describe it, rather. Let me move the little dinghy. This is option number 1.
Zoom
can
out.
see it,
zoom
right?
out. Yeah, just got to zoom out.
Okay.
I could only see bread.
So, our first applicant wishes to open your basic run-of-the-mill tavern called Axe and Tankard. Based on the description given by the proprietor, I describe it as simple and rustic, but homey. A place for weary travelers to gather and share stories of their adventures of a refined tankard of ale. The owner is a middle-aged half-orc woman, a retired mercenary named Garuda. She's made a bit of a name of herself as an adventurer and has some experience as a barkeep, however this would be her first time managing her own tavern. I say she's a little rough around the edges, but she has a spark about her. Tough, reliable, and adaptable. I think in terms of character, she would be a fine addition to the community. If nothing else, I'm certain she would have no issue maintaining order in her establishment, given her unique background. Alright. And then option number 2. Our second applicant is a tabaxi named Sturgeon Tide, fairly well-known chef on the eastern coast of the Empire, who specializes in seafood dishes. I'd say of all the applicants, he has the most experience under his belt and is no doubt a skilled businessman, although I have heard he has a bit of a crude and, let us say, frugal disposition. He wishes to open a new seaside bar here and is intending to call it the Drunken White Whale. As owner of his own ships and several employees under his command, he should have no trouble getting his own stock and would be quite an asset, even if he does have a bit of a reputation for cutting corners in order to save him a few coppers. Right, and then option number 3. Our third and final contender is a young halfling woman named Prissy Fizzlebrand and her establishment Lucky Draw. She was the most eloquent in our interview of the 3, but I also suspect the most misleading. Though I must admit, of all the applicants, her vision sounds the most appealing in theory. Her establishment would be more on the higher end, much more fancy and ambitious than the others. She called her establishment a cafe, but based on her descriptions, I imagine more of a high-end bar where the wealthy go to get intoxicated and spend a small fortune on gambling their inheritance away. Such an establishment would perhaps be the most lucrative of the 3 and would indeed attract many visitors, but I could also see it being the most troublesome were Miss Fizzlebrand to offer the wrong noble family with her... offend the wrong noble family with her rather ambitious prospects. Alright, then let me go back.
I know which one's got my vote.
Yeah, we can vote in a moment. Take us back to the temple. But if you want to see them again, go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead and ask. So, nevertheless, those are the 3 candidates I thought most qualified for the job. Feel free to share your thoughts, ask questions, or discuss the matter among yourselves. I know it is the first weighty decision you'll need to make as a group. Once everyone has spoken their piece, we shall put it to vote among all present, myself, Lady Makoto, and Aga here included. Lady Makoto will be speaking on behalf of the island natives, and Aga is representing our kobolds, who will be responsible for the workload in building and maintaining the construction, under the helpful expertise of Mr. Rockseeker. And Renara glances upward. Of course, our divine ladyship shall have the final say in the matter. And the goddess will wave her hand. Oh no, dear, I think they all sound splendid. I shall consent to whichever applicant the council deems worthy of our beloved Island of Dreams.
Well, I think the answer's pretty obvious, and I'm sure it's obvious to all of you as well.
And what is that, did you say?
Well, clearly we will be voting on both option A and B, because variety is important.
True. I was leaning towards option B. Ema. I said elf because if supplied with local sea Ela, if it has potential to be a draw for or providing local cuisine, because let's face it, adventure taverns and casino cafes are fine, but you can find those in any city, and you get the most tourism draw from something that only this place could provide. And well, all the overall profits of option C are tempting. The fact that it's catering to the wealthy specifically does limit the clientele, which does hurt the prospects in the long run.
See, I beg to differ with the with option A. Who doesn't love a good old tavern?
I'm in agreement with that.
It's rustic. It's nostalgic. Yes, it may be something that everyone sees, so it's not how to put it. We need to think of a way to make it stand out compared to other nostalgic trips.
I feel like that could bring in the wrong type of crowd, though. I don't think that's what we're looking for here on the island.
Well, what type of crowd do you think it's going to bring in?
Okay, is there a
Troublemakers,
way we can,
ruffians, people who get into fights.
The exact
Well,
kind of market you can sell magic items to. Ew, Papa G. That's brilliant.
What was that, Soto?
is there a way we can merge these ideas? I like the idea of the tavern, but again, we do want a more high-end clientele. So if we can make it a sort of you live your adventure dreams here on the island, and then of course serve native local specialties, that sort of thing.
I feel like the seaside bar is the one that obviously fits with the ambiance here. Sort of not too fancy, not too, not the sort of thing to bring in a rough crowd. Because I think we're looking for a safe, family-friendly atmosphere here on the island.
And the safe, family-friendly atmosphere is indeed what we're looking for. However, having the ruggedness of an adventurous tavern in here would also help the more cautious individuals, who want to go on a vacation, but they don't really want to leave home. It would provide a good option for them, which is why I recommended both option 1 and 2. But I like Soto's idea of somehow finding a way to put them together. And if you're worried about people getting into drunken brawls, well, we can come up with a way to deal with that as well, as I have indeed plans for that.
I mean,
I'm not really too big on the fancy cafe, though. That seems,
Well, I mean, that's. I think that's obviously the best idea. Except we would need to build up to that. I think. I don't think we're ready for that yet, because the sort of people who want to go for that want a luxury experience. But when they come here, they are sure to spend a lot of money on souvenirs, and I think that's something we could definitely buy into. But I think we are not yet at the stage where that can be successful.
Also, keep in mind, Renara was mentioning that each place has their own specific staff. So you would have to convince the staff to work together with their, what's the word?
That's kind of why
rivals.
No.
Competition.
Well, competition breeds effectiveness and constant improvement. So if we have both the Adventurous Tavern and the Seaside Bar on the island, but have them at a somewhat decent distance from each other,
they have to be directly across the street from each other, trust me. This is how marketing works.
We have a street here where there's a whole bunch of pizza places. There's Pizza Hut, Domino's, Emo's Pizza. They're all right next to each other. It's a whole pizza street.
Because they're trying to take over each other's customers.
Right.
Right,
It's just
right.
silly though. Pick your pizza.
Well, then why don't we have the Seaside Bar along the coast, and then across the street, whatever that ends up meaning, we put up the Adventurous Tavern.
but do we have the money to fund all 3 of these? At least 2 of these.
I'm not sure. I have no idea of our funding in terms of what the Goddess of Dreams has. Perhaps.
I mean, that's the issue here. I think we need to make sure this money is spent wisely.
I will say, if you want to have more than one, I would probably have you roll persuasion for that. You're trying to convince Renara, because she's the one in charge of the funding, you know. The goddess would be like, oh, that sounds lovely, and Renara will be like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I guess what's the budget like, and what else are we voting on tonight that costs money? Because that's important too.
So, out of character, I'll just say after this, it's pretty much whatever ideas you guys came up with. So,
You know, if we get low on funding, I could always speak to my father and uncle. They run the Wave Echo Cave Mine near Vandalen, and occasionally give out the gold they mine to a bunch of veteran adventurers called the Whatevers. Perhaps we could get a little bit from them if we were in desperate need of coin.
If memory serves me correctly, my grandfather is one of the stake owners of that mine. So, but I don't want to be calling on grandfather all the time about things like this.
Wait.
Oh, your grandfather was one of the Whatevers?
My grandfather is one of the whatevers. Yes.
Oh, fascinating. You must get in contact with him for me someday. I'd like to thank him for saving my father's life and my uncle's life.
Wait, Wave Echo Cave, isn't that the cave where the Forge of Spells is located?
We did discover a forge in it, yes.
Yeah.
We mostly reserve it for special requests by the Whatevers, though it has been a while since they've requested anything.
So there might be an untapped market for the Forge's output, you could say.
Indeed.
And if this were a setting that uses dollars as courtesy, there would be dollar signs in Wilma's eyes.
But enough of the discussion on the Wave Echo Cave. I propose that we go for option 1 and 2. Not only will it breed competition, but it will also give variety to our patrons. And variety is always important, along with security, which is something I will suggest after this discussion.
That does seem like the most lucrative option overall. We could wait a bit to see whether we'd have room for the fancy cafe idea down the road, but in the short term, those first do seem like the sure bet.
Going for the down market, I see. Those people don't spend that much money. They just, drink lots of beer and cause trouble and piss on the sidewalk and get into fights.
That sounds like my kind of place. If we do that, we'll have plenty of dwarves here in no time, and it will be one of the most famous dwarven retreats known to man.
They will not be suitable for customers for my kind of business.
But they'll be the right customers for my kind of business. Do you know how much magic items adventurers tend to buy? The answer's a lot.
Cheap junk bought from the east? Surely you're not thinking of selling such stuff. You really must go for the upmarket.
Cheap junk? Why, Papa Gina, I am shocked by your accusation.
Yeah, first of all, it's junk. It's just not cheap.
Hey, Gray. Ale, I just happened to be testing my new wand of fireball. Later. What do you would you be interested in helping out with the demonstration?
Very well.
Okay, just stand over there and don't move.
Just gonna cast Fireball on the fucking temple. Yeah, great idea.
Well,
I'm
not
sure
right now.
The goddess will be thrilled by that.
Auntie lives off
Goddess is
the
like
chaos.
filing her nails. She's like not really paying attention.
Quick, everyone, throw all your eggs at her!
I feel like just as he started the demonstration, Amona would be like, counter spell, like, without looking up.
Auntie lives for the chaos.
Yeah, she'd probably find it entertaining, a little showdown.
We could turn Amona into like a friggin' dwarf or something. It'd be funny. She'd have a big lavender beard.
But if you desecrate the statue of her though, yeah, she'd be ticked.
It already is desecrated. It's got crumbs on it from Wisp sitting there.
Wisp is on her shoulder.
Eating, probably.
He might be snacking on pie.
But yes, my vote is for option 1 and 2. That's
Using
my vote.
Amona's fancy dress as a napkin.
Of course.
Alright, go ahead and type what option you guys want to vote for officially.
Catherine's gone for 3!
Alright, so it looks like 1 and 2 got the most votes. If you guys would like to combine them, somebody's gonna need to roll me a persuasion.
Combine them into a single bar or a single place, or as in combine them as in have both in the same area?
I'd be willing to do a persuasion.
If we combine them, to simplify it, because of the maps and all that, if we're, gonna actually go to these places, I would do it separately, because
Yeah.
otherwise it would get complicated.
Across the street from each other, like Catherine
I'd have to
suggested.
find a new map.
Like Soto suggested.
And free maps are not easy to come by sometimes, I've learned.
I
You're
found a
looking for
lot of
something
really
very specific.
I found a lot of really good salt marsh maps recently, and and there's some free ones that are fine, but then there's some ones on this Patreon that I'm like, oh my god, give me those.
Yep. But I'm cheap.
I won't even
I always go for the free options.
I won't even be the type of prick that signs up to your Patreon, takes everything, and then cancels the membership before anything gets paid.
Can you do that?
Sometimes you can. Depends on how someone sets up their Patreon. People do that to me a lot.
Really? Wow. Alright, so
Yep, option 1 and 2 is my vote. And I am also willing to do a persuasion check if need be.
Alright, whoever wants to roll persuasion may do so. I'll let you go. Okay, if you all are in on it.
Who's
If
got the
you-
highest roll? Who's got the highest
won't go.
persuasion roll?
I've got a persuasion of +6.
Then I will give you advantage because I have +5.
All right. So.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, that's a good couple of rolls. One was 14 and one was 17, so that's a total of 23.
Very good, very good. Well,
If there just happens to be a Wilma Waverley shop set up in between them, well, who could say, maybe.
Exactly.
Renara will look through her papers and do some calculations and be like, well, and the goddess will go, oh, splendid idea, why not have two? And they could compete against each other. Very smart, I like it.
Yeah.
And when all
We could even have it. We could even make an event out of it.
Yeah.
Now,
Ooh, another festival? You want another festival? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean,
it's Renat. Alright, I understand, and you might be concerned about the cost of funding both of these establishments up front, but you do have to understand and the potential profit it's of catering into multiple kinds of demographics. If you only cater to one kind of clientele, you're just limiting your profits.
I suppose that does make sense. And the goddess does seem to think it's a good idea, so who am I?
I think I have to say I disagree with this. I think you need to try to focus on one type of audience. It's like it's hard to make a resort that caters to everybody, and I think the most money is there for upscale resorts.
Papadina, sweetie, let the merchants do the talking.
Oh, Jesus.
Papadina's technically a merchant, isn't she?
Why would I let you do the talking
It's
as though you are going to
having
have my interest in mind? You are clearly
it's
just
a target
here.
clientele.
Alright, well. 1 and 2 got the most votes, so it's okay. We can go with both. It'll be fine. I think. I'm sure. I mean, obviously, it's just for flavor. Out of character, it's just for flavor. It's not that big of a deal. But
I know. I'm just
I know you're acting in character. It's all good. So
by the end of the campaign, this island will be on fire.
No, maybe. Well, maybe.
All the kobolds screaming horribly.
Oh no.
Not all of them.
Well, I have no doubt they will do well on the island with the goddess's blessing. I shall be ensured to inform both of the applicants and make the arrangements for them to arrive, along with the Compass Rose's return. So, before we conclude today's meeting, there is one final matter I'd like to call upon our planners for open discussion. Now that you've all settled in properly, no doubt you'll be looking forward to the grand opening of your respective businesses. While I have addressed the essential necessities to make life more comfortable for our future visitors, there is still the obvious need to find a way to entice said visitors to our island. I think I speak for us all when I say we are curious as to your thoughts on how we can draw in tourists. Go ahead and roll initiative for this, just to keep it nice and orderly so everyone gets a chance to speak if they wish.
Alright.
Attack!
It's not for attack, it's for order.
Well, the order is to attack!
That way it's not just one person. It's
Oh.
for everyone.
Order in a D&D party? You're asking the impossible.
Yeah, wrong there.
well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that was Austin roll
Although
150.
maybe that makes me do a closing argument.
Roll a 15, Joel.
Austin's cheating. He's rolling with a D100 and a D20.
Together.
Alright, so Lucille, you get to go first.
Right.
What's your proposal?
I am proposing something from my own childhood. A festival. Back in my hometown, we had a very popular festival known as the Lantern Festival. And this was held usually right around the usually for us around the autumn equinox, when it starts to get a little bit cooler out. But obviously on the island here, that's not so possible. But it's a chance for everyone to make lanterns, make their own goods, sell their goods. And it's not rowdy like some of the others. It's one for your you and your closest friends and family spend time together and enjoy some games that are being hosted and just very laid back. How many ideas do you want there, DM?
Go ahead and roll me persuasion as well. This is for you all will get to vote. I'm not gonna. You don't have to rely on persuasion. You can vote for whichever idea you like. That's not yours. But for the NPCs, it'll be based on persuasion. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
That way I'm being impartial that way. Letting the dice decide for the NPCs anyway.
That is
But there's more of you, so you may still over
19.
NPCs. 19, okay. Make note of that.
Some of my fondest childhood memories came from that festival.
Alright, so a festival where everyone can make their own lanterns for friends and family to spend time together and play games. That sounds very late. That's very laid back kind of
Yes.
vibe. Okay. Alright. Alright, and then Soto, what would be your suggestion? If you have.
I'm thinking not quite so big, but more like, this is an island with beautiful natural features, and we have the rainforest and the oceanside cliffs, and there's a cave. So I'm thinking like a guided tour sort of thing, where we get someone who knows the island, knows some like history of the place, even if we have to make something up, I don't know. And just take people around to really appreciate the place. And then, of course, bring them all back to the gift shop, where they can buy their little tchotchkes and stuff.
Oh, don't worry. I've already got that covered.
I love Chuck.
I like the idea also of just making stuff up where it walked through the rainforest, and it said this is where the great meteor struck, 2,000 years ago and destroyed much of everything.
I don't know, come tour the little kobold village. That sort of thing.
Make sure you keep your pockets sealed.
Very nice. Alright, go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Hey, I've got his under control sometimes.
Persuasion is a 19.
Tied so far. Good job. Alright, and then, so next will be Wilma. What is your proposal?
Alright. I gotta say, I love O's but you know what people love more than guided tours? Well, certain people who one of the proposed establishments might already be catering into XP for army, and of course we Averly is one undress where heirs are always looking for new supply. So one of my ideas is that at those who like their hand at trying out the adventures lifestyle can and sign up to go to some of the more monster heavy parts of the wilderness is to procure your different magical materials to bring in back with a small cut. I'd think at the thrill of the entering life. I mean, we reap the benefits of a booming magic item economy. It's a win-win. and yes, Wilma did us propose making people pay to do labor for her.
Alright, go ahead and roll me persuasion.
And and plus a 6 that adds a 15, which isn't bad for most people, but considering Wilma's bonus, it does make you think, okay, there's potential in the idea, but wait a minute, and it sounds like our tourists might be getting the short end of the stick here.
It smells like a lawsuit.
Don't worry, I can have people sign waivers for that.
Is that why it's Wilma Waverly?
Why do you think she got the last name from?
I actually didn't. I actually came up with that at on the spot and didn't think of it being a pun. Of course not odd. That waiver has an I in it.
Alright, Grail, what is your proposal?
Before I give it real quick, just looking at the map, that observatory, that's sitting in the bottom corner, is that, how tall is that?
Let me look up how tall is the average observatory. I have no idea.
Okay, okay, just if you don't know. Well, my proposal is, to start with, we got to make sure that, you know, our island is safe, because you want people to come here and relax. And one of the first things that any sailor will tell you is you'll need to have a lighthouse. So if the observatory is not being used for anything, I suggest we reconstruct it as a lighthouse.
People do love to tour a good lighthouse.
Especially
Exactly.
if they're haunted.
Oh,
So
yes. We can add that into as part of the tour.
So
Maybe
turn the observatory into a lighthouse?
If it's not being used for anything, yeah. Build like a little bridge across from the land to it, since it seems to be on its own little mini island, like a safe and secure one. And yeah, we could also make it part of the tour.
Excellent. Alright. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh, not bad.
Mm.
18, yeah.
I have two friends who are big lighthouse people that they literally got passes, little like passports to collect stamps for the different lighthouses that are part of the Lighthouse Association. And their love for lighthouses stems so deep that their daughter's middle name is Fresnel, which is the French guy who created the lens of lighthouses.
Cool. Alright,
Back
Papagina.
to it.
Papagina, what was your proposal?
Oh, I think we need to have a unique experience here on the island that people will not get anywhere else. That will draw in visitors for all of these other attractions as well. So what I propose is, I've noticed myself that the island looks extremely stunning from when one is airborne, which of course is something that most of you cannot experience, given that you cannot fly. But I was thinking we could change that. I will tame a rock, and we will have it carry a large basket with the tourists in it, and they will be able to tour the island from the air, something that they have not seen anywhere else and cannot do anywhere else.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your persuasion.
Okay. What is my persuasion? I rolled 13, but I got to look it up because
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know what my modifier is. Sorry, I got to change the. Okay, that's 19.
Excellent. 3 19s. Well, I guess you'll get 1 vote each. There's 3 NPCs, so I guess that works out. Alright, so Papa Gina was rock tours. Like the bird. Rock. Not tours of rocks. That'd be kind of boring.
Well, I mean, that would appeal to some people too, but
What do
that's
you
not what I'm
think the
pitching.
cave and seaside tours are? Check out these cool rocks. People love that.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of amateur rock hounds, right? So
Alright. So
it's just a
everyone
different type of nerd.
can vote. I mean, we can probably, do all these eventually, but for now, we're just going to focus on one. So everyone vote for your favorite that's not yours, so.
Okay.
What one do I want?
Looks like it's the lighthouse or the guided tour.
The guided tour got 1 more vote because Soto rolled a 19 with his persuasion. So, guided tour it is.
But then it loses a vote because I'm going to cut off Soto's head. No, I'm kidding.
No. But, good job. It sounded like most of your ideas kind of tied into the guided tour, so we could start with the guided tour and then work from there. Okay. I will definitely save all your recommendations so we can get to them all eventually. This sounds like guided tour will be the first thing you guys will focus on.
Woo!
Yay! Sounds fun. I'm sure I can come up with something to show that. Maybe you guys yourselves will have to give a tour. And deal with Karen. I think I could play a pretty good Karen.
Don't worry, we'll almost have the perfect solution. Hey, would you mind saying over the Aaron staying really still?
Put this down as a check. Excellent. So. Alright, it is decided then. In that case, we shall all work together to make preparations to bring this new vision to light. There's a lot of work ahead of us, but I think we are all on the same page now and can better plan our next steps over the upcoming weeks. I shall post any important news on our community notice board. You may find it adjacent to the request board in the main plaza. And now I shall officially call our first community meeting to a close. Thank you for joining us this morning. Let us all continue striving toward making the Island of Dreams truly worthy of bearing our goddess's name. And then the goddess claps her hands delightedly. Well spoken, my dear. Couldn't have put it better myself. And Renaro bowed graciously. Thank you, Your Highness. Well, I think my curiosity has been satisfied for now. I wish you all good luck in your endeavors. I am looking forward to seeing all these brilliant ideas come to light. But for now, I shall bid you all good day.
Goodbye, Auntie.
Goodbye, dear. And with that, the goddess exits through the upper balcony the same way she'd come, while Renara retreats to her office.
You know, I heard rumors that she doesn't walk anywhere because back when she was an adventurer, she kept losing her shoes in the forests. That's just a rumor, though.
That's only half true. She didn't want to get them dirty.
Oh yeah, totally true. And I know, she and I go away back ever since it's me and the whatever's met at those 3 goblin incursions that happened in the southern part of the Raksha Empire. I'm totally on a first-name basis with all of them, and flashback to a group portrait of all the player characters in that triple session, and Wilma's the only one not entirely in frame.
Blocked by someone's tail or hand or something.
So you fought alongside both my grandfather and my uncle, it seems.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I remember old Mortimer very well, and that other fellow, Wilma, as trying to mask very hard that she actually doesn't know which one is supposed to be her uncle.
I forget which of the 3 encounters Wilma was in.
Yeah, me too, but that actually makes this even funnier.
Yeah, that is true. It does.
Yeah, during those I played Mortimer, Trulin, and Alfred. They were fun. Oh no, was it Antoine I played?
You played the wall.
Oh, did I do the wall?
You did the wall,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because the wall was there. Yeah.
It was against the hobgoblins. You were the wall, and you had Oswald and his 2 Dragonborn partners show up, and basically the ranger chick who ran the party had to help you guys because Oswald and Snide were unconscious.
Yeah, I think it might have been in the wall. All that when Elma was fighting alongside at the time.
I'm pretty sure Mortimer was with the normal goblins with Yarrow, because that's where Brennus was.
I forgot that I used the wall on that.
Oh, no, you were the... No, I don't think you were Mortimer at all, Austin.
Was when he was gone?
I think you were Chulin. You were Chulin, a warlock.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Like was it Alfred?
Yeah, it was Alfred then.
Yeah.
That was quite a while ago too.
So that campaign ran for 5 years, Joel.
Whatever's ran for a little bit, yeah. It was an adventure, Austin, and one I'll never forget.
5 years, Joel.
What's wrong with that? Was it 5 years of fun?
Yes,
I'm just saying, that last little bit there, we could have gotten done before 5 years.
Well, and also the fact that we were running 2 campaigns at once.
5 years, Joel.
Well, Saltmarsh should only be 4.5, Austin. Calm down.
Fun times, fun times.
All right, so after being dismissed and as you're preparing to get back to work, Grail, you suddenly hear a muffled voice coming from your back pocket.
Pocket? What the? I investigate my pocket.
Reaching into your back pocket, you find the sending stone that the tiefling miner Sayori had given you in order to communicate whenever you're in need of more building supplies. Hey, Grail, you there?
Yes, this is Growl. Over.
I gotta... Go ahead.
I said, yeah, this is Growl. Over.
Over? Over what?
Didn't quite catch that. You got to end your sentence with over. Over.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I got a job for you and your friends. It's super important. I posted more information on the request board. Check it out and meet me at the Southern Docks, okay? Over?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We'll do that.
All
Over.
right. Thanks, boss. See you soon. Over.
Over what?
She's not going to respond to that.
Hello? Hello?
All right. As
Stupid
for the
thing.
rest of you, meanwhile, Makoto, the priestess, the elven priestess lady, approaches the rest of you and she'll tap Papa Gina on the shoulder to get her attention. Hey, I don't suppose you remember me from the party after the festival?
Oh, yeah, we did meet, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say I think you guys have a really good idea, and I would be very happy to help you guys since my siblings and I know the island very well. I'm sure we could help you out, help you find a safe course for the tourists to travel.
Oh, that would be great.
Anyway, I just wanted to officially introduce myself to all the new neighbors. I'm Makoto. Like Renara, I'm a priestess of the goddess of dreams, though I'm far less of a, how could I put it, goddess bootlicker than she is.
Oh.
Well, to put it bluntly, Renara is new, and she only pledged her loyalty to the goddess a few years ago, you know, when the Whatevers defeated the Lord of Nightmares and our goddess regained all the memories of her past lives. You've probably heard the story.
I think so. Yeah. I believe I've heard about that. I don't know all the details, but
Yeah.
I did hear about it, so.
Anyway, most people don't remember what the goddess was like before all that. Throughout most of her past lives, she didn't even realize who she was, but my siblings and I served the goddess during one of her past lives. And that was before, well, when the Island of Dreams was first founded. Although the
She
goddess
seems quite
appears...
nice from what I've seen of her.
Yeah, she does. But, well, she's definitely different from what I remember. I think her rebirth has changed her a bit, but my loyalty remains. She's still the same goddess, I suppose. Anyway.
Did you
So
like
I
her
guess
better before or now?
Well, I guess maybe I haven't gotten to spend as much time with her. She mostly keeps to herself and her manor that she built for herself on the island. But anyway, I guess you could just say I represent the old faith, while Renara is more like the new faith. But needless to say, even if we don't always see things eye to eye, this is our home and we don't plan on going anywhere, so she'll just have to live with us. I suppose we all serve the same goddess in the end.
Indeed.
Anyway, I won't keep you long. I was just wondering, if you do have some time, would you mind stopping by my shrine later? It's near the border of the forest, but, well, it's seen better days. If you've nothing more important to do, I could use some help cleaning it up, you know, before the visitors and all that arrive.
I would love to do that. I would love to help out, sure.
I mean, it would definitely, if you want to know more about the island's history, I could definitely provide some insight to that as well, and perhaps the shrine could even serve as an attraction.
I think that would be fascinating, yes. And yes, certainly people are always interested in shrines, so yes, I think that could be a good idea.
Thank you. I'm glad we see things the same way. Anyway, I left an official post on the request board, but feel free to pick it up if you don't mind dealing with plants. I'll be heading back to the forest now, but it's been nice meeting all of you. Take care.
Nice to meet you too.
You as well.
So, you guys got a couple requests waiting for you if you want to check the request board. I'm assuming you do, because I don't have anything else planned.
Well, I will mention to the party that yes, I was told that we have a request. There was something important on the board that we have to go look at.
Very important. Change up the music a little bit. I'll do this one for now. I might change it later, depending on what you choose to do. But let me get out my request, because you guys have some options, because there's more than just the 2 that you were given. These are the 2 that you were not given, but they're still on there. And then here's Sayori and Makoto's requests as well.
Wait. What the hell's one from what?
Someone build a home with shinies for Raphael. Please bring for a lot of shinies. Sparkly blue stone. You can tell I read children's handwriting on a daily basis.
I thought it was reading Frub want build a horn with shinies. And I was like, a horn. Really?
Sarah, you made Chris think he was having a stroke.
Like a saxophone?
He's a kid. He can't spell. He's trying his best.
I could read that perfectly.
Thank you for the translation.
Oh, I think I can't feel the left side of my body. Oh. Cleaning? Oh.
Frub needs our help. I want to help Frub.
Lucia wants to help Frub. What does everybody else want to do?
Well, I want to help Sayori since she requested our help. And yeah, there's a giant spore octopus.
Yeah.
Well, I think the obvious order to do this in is to help Makoto first, because then you get a scroll of water breathing, and then you can help out the myconids.
Yeah, that is true.
And, you know, the myconids probably, it's an underwater cave. There might be, like, neat-looking corals or something. And there you go. You give that to Frub, and it's like in that order. They all solve each other's problems.
I didn't mean to put underwater. I don't know why I put that. It's not actually underwater. It's under... It's like... It's like near the ocean, but it's not actually underwater. There's just
It's not underwater, it's just under the surface. of the
Yeah,
water. So underwater.
it's the sea caves. We'll put it that way. They're caves next to the sea. They're not actually underwater.
But that actually is a good idea,
I do kind of want
though.
to do an underwater dungeon. That would be fun, but that's not this one. This is the one. that
Water
got-
temple! Oh, it's the worst temple in Zelda!
It
Ah,
is. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make it extra difficult. I'm gonna have
it's
to come up with
always the
puzzles.
worst temple.
I'm gonna have to come up with difficult puzzles.
I've only ever played like 3 Zelda games to completion, and the water temple is always the worst one.
I cheated. I used the playthrough book.
At least in the 3 EDS version, they actually color the different always so you can actually know where you're actually supposed to fucking go.
You all complain. You all complain. I was born in the water temple.
Murdered by it.
I messed up here too. This is supposed to be southwestern. This is why I need to go over my work. I don't know, because I change things a lot. It's actually southwestern. Northwestern will come later. Maybe. Alright, so Lucille wants to go help Rob. Grail and Soto, I think, want to go help Sayori.
And
Papa Gina wants to go do the shrine. What does Wilma want to do?
I'm on Papa Gina's side of doing the shrine and then the caves.
Maybe we can find shinies for Frub along the way.
Alright, Lucille. You get the deciding vote. 2 people voted shrine, 2 people voted caves.
I mean, actually, I think I like the idea of going to the shrine first, getting the scroll of water breathing and whatnot, and then we go to the cave.
Let's go to the shrine.
Alright. Shrine it is.
And we'll keep an eye out for any shinies.
What music would be good for that? I don't have a map for that, but it's okay. You guys can just use your imaginations.
Catherine, quick, provide the music.
Nah.
This one will work, I guess. Alright, now I just need to find the right notes. So,
There you go, Sarah.
what, you got music? Banjo-Kazooie, I love Banjo-Kazooie. It's a fun game. Alright. Heading towards the forest, you find a faded dirt trail, barely visible, but providing a clear path through the woods, relatively free of snaking vines or underbrush. A light rain begins to fall as you approach the misty forest. Though the forest is thick, rich with a full canopy of trees that help you provide shelter from the pouring rains, the occasional water droplet will fall upon your head. Yet it feels cool and refreshing in the humid air. Nestled among the trees, you eventually come across the old shrine itself. Centuries have worn away the stone, giving the man-made structure a more natural appearance. Though the shrine is relatively clean, thanks to the constant rains, vines and undergrowth have begun to take over the historical monument, rendering the ancient text and images illegible. Approaching the shrine, you find the priestess herself kneeling before the stone, careless that her robes are becoming damp from the rainfall. A drop of water drips down a loose strand of her pastel-colored lavender blue hair. She remains perfectly still, lost in her devout prayers, or perhaps some form of elven meditations. Watching her now, she seems different from how she was in Dragon's Rest. More peaceful. The forest is her home. It is here in the sacred shrine that she is truly in her element. As you approach, she rises to her feet and gives you a relaxed smile. Aw, you came. Thank you all.
You're welcome. Let's get this job done nice and quick. I want this to be cleaned up within the hour.
Yes. Well, mostly all we gotta do is clear away the brush and the vines and stuff, so I don't think it should take too long. And I do think the visitors would enjoy learning some of our island's history.
It could be part of that tour as well. That Soto suggested earlier.
So, how do you guys want to help clear the shrine of vines and brush? You want to use a spell?
Who has a cleaning spell?
Or weapon? Cleaning spell.
Oh.
I could cast Thunderwave and blow away everything.
Makoto will help. She will be using a machete.
I do not have prestidigitation.
I have prestidigitation and mending, so I assume some combination of that will be
I have
helpful here.
ending as well.
I got an X.
Also, we're trying to clear away vegetation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any, goats or something in the area?
Maybe if we throw that egg that turns you into a random animal, it might turn you into a goat.
If you want to go look for goats, you can roll a survival.
There's
okay.
goats on this freaking island.
Goats are a great island animal, man.
Also, it's got a hand axe. Soda can use his hand axe.
I have a hand axe as well.
You got to look for the easy way out of doing this stuff anyway. You know, if you can convince goats to eat all this vines, goats love vines too. So, you know, it's like 16.
Yeah, I'll say you can find. Yeah, sure. Why not? You might have to backtrack a little bit because I think they'd mostly go for the grass by the cliffs and the grassy plains.
Okay. They actually do like what do you call it? Ivy anyway. So that's a for real fact. But anyhow, I will talk to the goats using speak to animals and ask them nicely if they would come to the temple to try to eat the overgrowth on it, because it would be very helpful to us, and the goddess would much appreciate it, and I'm sure would provide special treats for the ghosts as a reward for this duty.
Excellent. All right, go ahead and roll me persuasion to persuade the goats.
And the goddess will bless them into becoming the first ever beastman.
Well, let's hope not. That would be take this on a very strange twist. But it's a 21 I rolled.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, and I mean, they're pretty. I mean, you're tempting them with food, and they do like food. They are very hungry, and that does sound very tempting.
I like vines. Well, hang on, Sarah. What do the goats sound like?
You just said the voices. Good job, Joel.
That was not a goat. Come on, do a goat voice.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
There you go. Like a fucking lazy goat. Jeez, try harder.
Or maybe they get drunk on the vines, and when they wake up, they become satyrs, be like the satyrs in Theros.
All right. So Papagina's got her goat. Grail and Sotos are using hand axes. What does Wilma want to do?
Let's see. I think Wilma has a hand axe as well. I'll go confirm that.
And the height of like 3 feet.
Oh, okay. No, and axe. As the others clear the vegetation, she is going to do repairs on the temple itself.
Okay. And then, the seal. What does the seal want to do to help?
I can use Is there anything like on the tray that looks like it needs like good old TLC repair? Like you can use a
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's
like use
old.
my
It's
tools
seen
to
better days.
fix with?
Just like polish up the stone, nice and pretty.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. All right, so, Grail and Soto, you can roll me an attack, I guess, like a melee attack, as you would with the hand axe, just to see how well you're doing. Lucille, you can roll with your tools that you're using, which I'm sure you're proficient in. And Wilma, I already forgot. What did you say? I should have told you guys what to roll.
I already forgot.
What were you doing, Wilma?
Because I don't have much that would help with clearing away the vegetation, as the others clear away the vegetation, Wilma will do repairs on the temple instead of using both or tools and mending cantrips.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your tools then, I guess.
Alright.
This is just for flavor. Anyway. No. It's not life or death. You're not going to die from being dirty.
Oh no, the vines are attacking us! They're man stranglers.
Plus 6, so that's 17.
Alright, good job. So yeah, you and the seal definitely get a good... well, we'll say Soto and Grail, since they're using hand axes, they'll get the toughest vines first, and then that'll allow you and Lucille, Wilma, to get in there, do more detail work on the stone and polishing, and then of course Papa Gina will lead all her little goat friends that she just made, and they will come in and clear out a nice path. So get a big, nice, clear area. So
Excellent.
Teamwork. Let's see. So as you are all doing this, you each get a little special thing going on. So Papagina, while you and your goats are working on clearing the field, you find a bird's nest containing 3 black baby birds with long beaks. They're about the size of a small chicken.
That the goat immediately eats.
And you may, if you wish, you may roll a nature check with advantage, because you know your birds, to determine what type of bird they are, if you wish.
Oh, okay. Oh, I will do that. Okay, nature check, and my nature was... Okay, 14.
14. Yes, that is enough. Good job. You know that these are actually baby scarlet ibises. They will receive, even though they're black right now, they will receive their trademark bright red coloration as they mature. Scarlet ibises tend to nest in large groups called colonies near shallow bodies of water. You could look for the colony and try returning it to its proper place, but if the parents have abandoned it, or worse, if the parents are no longer around to say, there is a chance the babies won't survive on their own, as they rely on their parents for protection and food for at least a month before they leave the nest. So, what would you like to do with these baby scarlet ibises that you have found?
I think, okay, are they... Can I still talk to them with speak with animals?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they talk yet because they're young.
They're babies.
So,
they're saying, hungry! Feed us!
Where are your parents? Do you know?
No, don't know. Hungry, Mommy.
How long have they been gone?
A day, I think.
Oh gosh, that's a long
Uh,
time.
What is a
that's
day?
my-
I think it's when the bright thing is in the sky.
Yes, that's right. So it's you haven't seen them at all today.
No.
Okay. Perhaps you'd better come with me. I'll make sure to take care of you and that you have enough food. And so here we can go to my house and I'll make sure you get enough to eat.
Aw, very nice. Good job. So
I'll
you have
let
how many
the-
did I say?
Hmm?
So you got 3 baby
Yeah.
prototypuses living with you.
Okay. I will take them back to the house after telling the goats to keep up the good work and hope nobody notices that I skipped out on this task.
Oh, I got the goats here. I did my part.
I'm sure they'd understand if you explained it to them, unless they're monsters. You gotta help the baby birds stay hungry.
We're here cleaning a shrine, and she's off making chicken nuggets.
Aw. Terrible. All right, so Grail, you're next.
Choppy.
As you're working with your hand axe to help clear the shrine, and you start to admire the craftsmanship of the structure. Though old, the stone is still solid without any major cracks or fault in the foundation.
quite
You
good.
suspect it will stand strong for many years to come.
Actually, before you go on, can I use my dwarven stone cutting trait to see how long this has been here for?
Oh, yes, you may. I was actually going to say roll a history check, but
I get advantage because I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a good thing I got advantage. That is 19.
Definitely enough. It was built by high elves roughly 500 years or so ago, which to a high elf is about 3/4 of their lifespan. Perhaps their descendants are still living on the island. There may even be some who remember when the shrine was first built. Looking at Makoto herself, it gives you the impression of a high elf, but she doesn't seem like the craftsman short. So, looking around, obviously she lives out here alone. No clan, no family. You wonder what might have happened to the builders of old. But they're not dwarves, so...
They're not. Then this, it's good. I'll give it that. It's good. But if it was built by dwarves, I mean, it would just be amazing. But for elves, it's surpassable.
All right. So Wilma, this sort of cleaning business, it normally seems like something you'd be hiring others to do. But given how old this place is, there might still be something profitable lying around to make this more worth your while. You may roll an investigation.
All right. Plus 6, that's 22.
Excellent. So hidden in the brush, you find a single gold coin. As you use the rain to sort of clear off some of the mud from it, something seems a little unusual about this coin, and you may roll an Arcana with advantage, because this is your expertise.
All right. That's 25.
Excellent. So, after a closer inspection, you realize this is no ordinary gold coin, but a common magic item worth 10 gold pieces. But you're probably certain you could sell it for at least 20.
Yeah.
It's a coin of delving. This is what it does.
Right, I'll add that to the inventory.
Nifty magic item.
Yeah.
That is what she specializes in. Alright. As for you, Soto, you don't know much about this plants and weeding business. But you do realize that this is an old structure that's been around for centuries, and where there's ancient architecture, there's bound to be ancient artifacts that might be better off sitting in your shop than, being left out vulnerable to the elements of the rainforest damp climate. So you may also roll an investigation. See if anything worthwhile.
Uh, 17.
Yep. Y'all are nailing these.
We're not fighting anything dangerous, that's why.
You find a bit of turquoise sticking out of the mud. You carefully give it a tug, and it's a dirty piece of jewelry, but you use the rain to wash away the grime, and it appears to be an old necklace consisting of wooden turquoise beads and shark's teeth. And you may roll me a history check with advantage to determine how old it is, who made it, and most importantly, how much could you get for it.
That's the most important part.
It is very important for an antique stealer.
Uh, 16.
I think that's enough. Yep. So, the necklace is of ancient elven make, a bit more tribal than what you'd expect to find on the mainland, but you recognize some small elvish symbols etched into the wood of the beads that give you no doubt of its origin. As for the age, it at least dates back to a few centuries, judging by the dullness of the shark's teeth and natural wearing on the wood. But it's not in the best of shapes, given that it's been exposed to the elements for so long and you know the clasp is broken. It's still an authentic artifact created by who you assume to be the island's natives. A collector or tourist wishing for a unique souvenir would surely be willing to pay at least 10 to 20 gold for such a find. Alright. And then the seal. For you, while you're helping to clear the shrine, you find some intricate writing etched into the stone, a beautiful, flowing, elegant hand. The carvings are quite impressive, compared, how they were able to make it so smooth and beautiful in an artistic way. Knowing your Aunt Amona, considering this shrine was dedicated to her, you'd expect it to be written in Draconic or maybe Celestial, but it is in fact written in Elven. And the scripture reads, I'll go ahead and post it for the lore.
The lore.
From a water lily, the goddess created the rainbird to nourish the rainforest and protect the island's flora and fauna. As the healing rains fall upon flower, root, and leaf, gratitude we give to our blessed guardian. And you may roll me a religion check to theorize whether or not the goddess the scripture is referring to is actually the same goddess as your aunt.
Alright. I have proficiency not in that, but that is a decent roll. 11-18.
Good job. Yes, that is a success. Y'all succeeded. Look at you guys.
Yeah.
It does sound like something Amona could do if she wished. You've seen her use a similar ability to create dragons, which she usually refers to as her children, but you don't recall her ever mentioning using this power to create birds before. However, you note that this structure looks centuries old, and you do recall your mentioning something about past reincarnations that she has some vague memories of, and Makoto herself mentioned that as well. So, putting two together, if you had to take an educated guess, you assume she had created this rainbird in one of her past lives, though you're not entirely sure whether or not the goddess is actually referring to your aunt or not. At least Makoto seems to believe so.
Okay.
So, with a fair amount of teamwork, you're all able to work together to fix up the shrine, getting it polished and presentable. With the Rainbird Shrine newly restored, you can finally view the ancient structure in full as it was meant to be seen centuries ago. You're able to see clearly a mural depicting a beautiful, small, colorful bird, which you naturally assume to be the rainbird. And I do have a picture of the bird.
The bird.
The bird.
Bird.
It's not my art, but it is pretty art. That fits kind of what I imagined it
Oh.
looking like.
Nice.
Bird indeed.
Bird. The bird is the word.
Makoto will place a hand on the mural, staring thoughtfully at it. The Rainbird is one of the 4 legendary guardians that served the goddess centuries ago. They swore to protect the island and its people from Zordrak's henchmen. They failed. The Caldrias lost his life in that battle. By the time the other guardians arrived, they were too late. The Lord of Nightmare's army destroyed the island and nearly wiped out all of our people. The few survivors were never the same after that terrible day. They became cold-hearted and secluded, hiding deep within the rainforest steppes, refusing to interact with the world beyond their village. They care little for outsiders like Renarin or kobolds, but still wish to honor the goddess, so they chose me as their mediator. As for the 3 remaining guardians, they still dwell along the coastlines, protecting the island's borders, so perhaps one day they may redeem themselves. I know the past cannot be undone, nor can the island be as it once was, but I would still like to see it grow into something new, to see the rising of a second golden age. With Zordrak defeated, we can finally be at peace. And with your help, perhaps the goddess's island of dreams can be built into something even greater than it once was. And then you guys are just all standing there like, oh, okay.
This is a big lore dump.
Sorry to unload all that on you of a sudden. I thought you might like to know some of the island's history. Seeing as we're going to be neighbors and working on this tour guide, you should probably know what to expect.
But how can we spice it up to make it even more appealing to tourists?
Well, I'm not really one for advertising. I only speak the truth as I remember it, and as it's been recorded among my people. But
Oh, so you were alive when this all transpired?
roll me persuasion for that.
Asking a lady her age.
Yeah, you're asking a lady her age. That's kind of...
I rolled a persuasion, you said?
Yes.
That's a 16.
I suppose it's no secret, but yes. Yes, I've been here a very long time. I do remember that unfortunate day.
I can tell
I was
by
one
the
of the
bone
lucky
structure of
ones.
your face and the sheer amount of contempt coming from you. I'm kidding. Sorry, go ahead.
I was one of the lucky ones, but yes, I was here. It is difficult to think about, but like I said, I think the history is better off being remembered. I don't think those who lost their lives would... Well, we should remember them, and honor their memory, I think.
I agree. Forgetting about the past is never a good thing, and remembering heroic sacrifices is always does service to the people that made them.
Indeed.
Well spoken.
Thank you so much, and she will give you, what did I say? The scrolls.
Yes.
They seemed like good rainbird scrolls, so. The water breathing and the growth.
I hear
Based on
rumors that
little-
apparently back in the Raksha Empire they're starting a whatever's trading card game.
It's true. They are.
I can't even imagine how that would work.
Yeah, it's very much in beta right now.
Trying to figure out if it should be like a land-based mana system or more simple. No one likes to be land. No one likes to be land drowned, or what is it called again? When you have too
Mana
much land.
Landlocked?
Yes,
Mana swamped is when you have too much.
yeah. If I was to make a whatever's trading card game, it would not have land. I'd probably do something simple like Hearthstone, when Hearthstone was good.
When I had it, if I had one,
You had what?
when it was good.
Yes.
I just remember Timmy's dad from Fairly Odd Parents. If I had one, when it was good.
Oh. So we get 100 gold from that, right? Oh no, the scrolls are worth 100 gold each. Never mind.
Yeah.
So who would like to hold on to the scrolls?
Yeah, who wants to hold
Or
on?
do we all get one each?
No, you don't.
Oh.
It's a side quest. It's not worth that much.
Oh.
The
Well,
reward was the lore.
Well, Soto, how about you hold on to the scrolls?
Sure.
Alright, are you guys going to the Seagrow Caves next?
I believe so.
Sure.
I believe so.
Did we find any shinies in this place for Frub?
No. I gave you guys stuff, but no shinies, not really.
Then yes, to the cave.
Not what you're looking for, anyway. But you might find some ore, which is what he's looking for in the caves. So, the party heads to the docks on the southern side of the sandy beach, the same docks where you found Ryunosuke near the hot springs. Sayori, the wandering miner, is there speaking with Ryunosuke. As you approach, Sayori wraps her arms around the tall's waist. Thanks for the help, big brother. And Ryo will pat her on the head awkwardly, returning the embrace. Yeah, I hope it helps them. The myconids are good people. And Ryo gives the party a nod as he heads back to the hot springs. Sayori sees you approaching and greets you with a friendly wave. Yeah, you came! I knew I could count on you guys. I mean, you are here to help me, right? You're not just going to the hot springs for a relaxing evening?
That is for after we're done with our jobs.
Good. I think you'll be well suited to the task at hand. Go on and hop in the boat, and I'll explain things on the way. And she'll gesture to a nearby rowboat tied up on the dock.
Very well. Come along, everyone. We have a job to do.
Alright. Sayori will row the boat. The ocean is quite serene as you make your way around the southeastern edge of the island, heading westward. Have any of you experience in dealing with myconids before, I mean?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
No. Well...
What is a
they're-
myconid, by the way?
Mushrooms or something?
Yeah. They're fungus folk, resembling various types of mushrooms, but they're humanoids, and they have a interesting way of communicating. They release wrapper spores into the air that allow them to communicate telepathically with one another, as well as other intelligent creatures like us. These guys, they're generally a peaceful colony. I've traded and spoke with their leader many times before. The swore octopus I mentioned on my request is their guardian, but I don't understand why it's acting so aggressive lately. I've crossed its pole many times before, and it's always let me pass freely.
Could it be agitated by something?
Maybe. I don't know. Seems suspicious, and I'm afraid that something might have happened to the myconids. I mean, why would they suddenly close off their cave to outsiders?
It could be. It is a bit ominous. But we can definitely go investigate and make sure that nothing is wrong with them. And if we have to deal with an octopus, we'll deal with an octopus.
Well, I'd rather not fight the Guardian if it can be avoided. I want to help the myconids, not anger them. I do have an idea of my own in terms of how we can get past it without unnecessary violence, but I'm also open to suggestions if you guys have any.
Well, what's your suggestion? We'll hear that first.
Sayori will nod towards a woven basket tucked underneath her seat. My big brother gave me some fish he caught, saying they're our favorite food of spore octopus. Then we concocted a sleeping potion and soaked the fish in it. My plan is to place the fish near the Guardian's pool. Then we hide and wait for the octopus to consume the fish. Once it eats them, it should soon fall asleep, allowing us to slip inside unhindered. But we'll need someone to act as a distraction, keeping the octopus occupied while I set the fish near the pool. Do you guys think you can manage that?
Well, I have been told I've been very efficient at most tasks, but in order to be a big distraction, I think Wilma would be the best at that.
Wait, why are you volunteering me for this?
Well, we need someone to someone to be as most distracting as possible. And Wilma, of all of us, I feel like your talents here would be most efficient.
What's your
With
plan? You're gonna throw Wilma in the middle of the pool and...
No, she's just going to use her number one skill.
Drowning?
She's going to use her number one skill to keep the octopus occupied. Her
Gonna
obnoxious
spell something
personality.
What, am I supposed to give an infomercial to a fucking octopus?
You won't know if it's going to
Well, you know,
try.
octopi are supposed to be very smart. You know,
Exactly.
they may be an untapped market if you just figure out what it is that they want to buy.
And if Papa Gina can cast the animal speaking spell on you, then it will understand you a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about it. You could negotiate and figure out what they are actually in the market for. It's bound to be something. There's probably lots of products that octopi are interested in, but simply cannot communicate their need for.
And you could also make this a slogan for your store. So good, we sold this to an octopus. We sold fish to an octopus. Oh, there you go.
Well, anyway.
You are making that is worryingly tempting.
I'm fine with
You really
whatever.
just...
Well, I mean, if we had the whatevers here, well, this would be a lot simpler, but unfortunately they're not available right now, so we're going to have to use us.
You're the discount whatevers.
We're the whoever's. we're the whenevers. Oh, and then if you've got another team that they take the most dangerous jobs, they're called the howevers.
However, we will do the job.
How do they get the job done? However it needs to get done. Oh, that's a good idea. Anyway, yes, I volunteer Wilma once Papagina casts a spell on her, let her speak to the octopus.
Well, as long as you don't hurt it. It's only trying to protect the myconids, so I don't think it actually wants to hurt us. I think it's just afraid, but I'm not sure of what.
The only thing Wilma will risk hurting is its ears.
Joel, are you sure you're not a bard?
I'm a sorcerer. I've got high charisma.
Roll your d4 for vicious mockery, my friend.
Let's see. No, not there. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. I actually got a map for this.
Wilma is going to prove how great of a saleswoman she is. She could sell to an octopus.
Okay, but what kind of money am I supposed to get out of this?
Fame from being such a good salesperson that you can sell to an octopus.
Well, the octopus can probably come up with something that's worthwhile. Like, they're marine creatures. They can probably find, pearls or something to pay you with if you really want it.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't like how good you are at selling this idea to me.
Well, it's really just an excellent idea. I mean, the only reason the rest of us aren't pursuing it is because we are not as
Talented as
How does-
you, Wilma. My talents are not in sailing things. My talents are in building things.
Very well.
Well, this is a massive island.
You guys get a little random encounter. As you continue rowing around the island, you come across a small sandy bank. Sayori stops rowing all of a sudden. Hey, let's stop here for a moment. Look over there. And she will point to something, so you may all roll investigation with advantage to see, because she's pointing it out.
Investigation or
See if you
perception?
see what I don't care, either one.
Oi!
Okay, investigation. That's plus 4, so 23.
Juan.
That's certainly better than what I got. So.
We're getting all our good rolls out now before we have to fight whatever's in this cave.
Excellent. So, you
She's
yeah,
not
especially
denying
since,
it. We're gonna have to fight.
especially since the DC was 10 on this one. And
Oh, I actually succeeded then because I got a 12.
yeah, you all probably succeeded. I mean, she's pointing right at it, and there's not much else on the island.
Catherine's
Everyone-
looking the wrong way.
everyone
Soto's
is-
like looking at the ocean. Where?
So, except for Soto, the rest of you look to where Sayori's pointing, and you see a small collection of 6 mushrooms sprouting from a nearby pile of rotten driftwood. These are these are windspore mushrooms. I think we should gather some. They'd make a good peace offering from when we're dealing with myconids. You know, in case I accidentally ticked them off and didn't know it.
They're not going to get mad if we like harvest them as like mushroom murderers, are they?
No, they like the mushrooms. They're not actually mushrooms. They just look like mushrooms.
Very well. Then yes, I suggest we harvest them.
So, Sayori,
Anyone have any good skill at harvesting herbs? It's not really my forte.
I mean, it's just mushrooms. You just
Or Wilma's.
Tori skillfully steers the rowboat into the sandy bank, allowing the party to disembark without getting their feet wet. I'll wait here with the boat while you guys go fetch the mushrooms.
What? Who's got really good survival?
Not me. I got sleight of hand though.
Good, we won't see you accidentally destroy the mushrooms as you pick them.
I have a +3 on survival, but I don't think that's great.
Well,
it might be the better than anybody else's, though, given the...
It's better than my
response we got.
-1.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Oh, Hiss is here too. But if you want Hiss to go get the mushrooms, you're gonna have to persuade her.
Get out of there, Hiss! I kick her out the boat.
They don't like all that shiny.
Don't come
She's
back
not all
without
that
the mushrooms!
Aww. Do you really do that?
Okay, I'm going to persuade Hiss. Look, Hiss, I know that these don't look very shiny on their own right, but think of it as a peace offering for the myconids. This could open up a new market for, or as with it means they could pay. If we sell to them, they can pay us in shinies. And let's see that it is a 19.
Sure. Hiss will scratch her little chin and slowly nod, like, yeah, I guess. You're the boss. She's kind of gonna look around just to make sure nobody's watching, typical rogue
You're in the middle of the open. We can see you.
mentality. You roll persuasion for her. Ooh, she actually rolled pretty good. Alright, so Hiss is gonna not touch the mushrooms, but she will run back and she will start. You still don't know if thieves can't, so you're gonna have to understand her charades, but she's gonna flap her arms like bird wings.
What's that? You've got island fever.
I'll go out and check it out. There's a bird there, Hiss? I'll take a look.
She's got some kind of virus making her arms stutter.
I just shake my head and go to where Hiss was.
Alright, roll me perception. With advantage, because you're looking out for birds.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be good because perception is one of my better skills, I think. I think, yes. So, 22.
Yes. So, as you go looking around for birds, you spot... Actually, let me go ahead and reveal them.
A pelican!
Maybe. Did that not do what I told it to do? Okay. I can share the picture I found too as well. Not my art once again, but I liked it anyway. If I saved it, maybe I
Pelican. Yes.
Never mind. I'll just. Oh no, here it is. Okay.
So it's not the pelican trying to eat the capybara?
The two on the right there, the white and the black one. Those are the ones I use.
What are these, harpies?
They are indeed.
Oh.
Quill, what are you doing here?
Harpies. We have to fight them quick.
You're just barely able to make out the sound of flapping wings coming from somewhere above. You look up and see two haggardly, they're not that haggardly, but looking women dressed in rags with wings in place of arms as they spiral downward like dark vultures, eventually landing on a couple nearby boulders. Their dark, beady eyes fix upon you with avid curiosity, and you note the tribal necklaces and anklets they wear are composed of various bones strung together.
Ooh, how does a harpy sound?
What have we here, sister? A couple thieves come to steal from our grove of wind spores. Thieves, maybe. Or fellow witches. Perhaps best not to ask, or perhaps best to ask not to offend the elders. Excellent point, sister. Tell us. Do you happen to be a witch?
I'm, not a witch, a bard, as it were.
A bard?
I was unaware that this was your property, though, so, we must... I didn't mean to offend any, fellow flying folk.
Her wings are quite lovely. Yes, they are. It would be a shame to damage those. She is being rather polite. Yeah, she is. I suppose she is.
I actually hadn't heard that you were here on the island. It's very nice to see you. My name is Papagina, and you are?
I'm roll me persuasion, actually, because they're still sizing you up. They don't know.
Yeah, I'd hoped. Well, okay, that's a non-nat 20.
They might serenade you with their beautiful singing voice.
You have been awfully polite. They do appreciate that. Well, I am Severa, and this is Agatha.
Yeah,
We usually trade with the witches, but if you are interested in mushrooms, perhaps we would be willing to sell it to you.
Yes. What sort of trade do you have in mind?
Well, usually the price for each mushroom goes for 30 gold pieces.
Oh, that seems rather expensive for a mushroom. For a single mushroom? Is there something special about these mushrooms that they are so valued?
Oh yes, indeed. Each one of these mushrooms, and for the next 24 hours, you can breathe underwater.
Oh, well, that's quite special, I suppose. That could be useful, yes. That could be useful. So I see how they're... Do you live here in the area?
Roll me persuasion. Again, because you're asking them to reveal where their coven is.
Oh, I'm concerned that we're like... actually, I rolled a 19 this time. I've been getting good rolls.
We live on the island, yes. Near the cliffs.
Near the cliffs. Is that nearby here? Sorry, I need to...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like above you, pretty much.
Okay, that makes sense then, because...
You're making your way around the side of the island.
Yeah, that makes sense. If it's close by. So, so you are growing these mushrooms, or they are just on your property?
Both, actually. They are part of the property, and we are growing them.
Uh-huh. Well,
as they are quite well valued for their magical properties. Either alone or in potions.
Fascinating. So you make you produce potions too, then?
Not us specifically. Well, but some of our coven do, yes.
Huh. Do you have a village here, or do you all live together?
Yes. There are many of us.
Oh, that's quite interesting. I'll have to ask my my colleagues if they wish to purchase a mushroom. I fear I've not.
Roll me an insight as you're talking to these harpies.
Now remember, guys, if the harpies start tearing him to shreds, we just roll as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Wilma's going
I'm asking her to roll insight.
And Wilma's going to roll insight as well to see if this deal's legit.
Okay. I rolled a nat 20 on it.
And let's see, my modifier is that's a 17.
Alright, so with the nat 20, you definitely tell that they are trying to sell you these, but they're also getting very impatient. You're asking a lot of questions, and their feathers are getting a little floofed up, and they're looking a little agitated because they're wondering if you're actually looking to purchase these mushrooms, or if you were really just nosing about as if you wanted to steal them. So they're
Doing a
starting to
little
get a
step
little
from
suspicious
side
of
to
you.
side, making little beep noises because they're getting frustrated.
Okay. I have, acid, we're only enough money for one mushroom. So,
Yeah, and
with
Wilma.
but because I want to make sure that they, trust me, as a gesture of trust, I will spend my money on one mushroom.
And Wilma will chip in 60 gold or two more mushrooms.
Oh, you guys, be nice to the heart.
Yeah.
And I will cast Earthbind on them so they can't fly away.
Yeah.
Are you really
always.
gonna be the girl?
I don't have Earthbind.
Always happy to help out a fellow local business owner, and if this turns out well, I think I might have a business proposition for you ladies, since you are quite reliable supplier of magic item components, if I got what you said earlier correctly.
Oh yes, thank you. Glad to have noticed. Yes, well, at least they gave us some gold, I suppose. They're not all bad. Well, thank you for doing your business. There's plenty of more, should you run into some bartering with the Hartley sisters again. If you need more magical components such as these. As I said, you may find our cloven in the cliffs skyward.
It's permitted to visit you at your house if there should be a reason.
As long as you bring plenty of gold, yes.
I'll just nod to that.
One might refer to these as elegant egotists.
So, you may add, or I guess Papagina may add 1, and Wilma may add 2 to her inventory.
Okay. And what's the name of the mushrooms again?
So they are wind spore mushrooms. I'll type what they do specifically.
If they're green mushrooms, they revive you if you die.
If you had convinced them you were witches, they would have given you a discount.
Yeah, but that would be lying.
That would be lying.
I mean, we all live on the island, so at some point that's going to be found out.
Gotta walk around with a witch's hat on. Come, my pitties, yes.
I mean, magic user, witch.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how specific the label of witch is in this setting.
Yes.
Like, artificer can improve potion, and so it's kind of similar.
Well, it depends on what you define as a witch, really, because, I mean, like, just in fiction alone, witches can go from being like, oh, it's a cool auntie who does magic, to, oh my god, that's horrifying. I've actually seen The Witch. That's a terrifying movie.
Yeah.
But good job. You survived the harpy encounter without violence. Well done.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Alright. Time is it?
I felt that we should have a certain camaraderie with the harpies, or I should have a certain camaraderie with the harpies.
Could this? You didn't want to start the first war of the island in the last 300 years.
Well,
And
I
if-
mean, we're all winged people, so I feel like you need to stick together on that, right?
I suppose.
And,
I mean,
and,
I don't tend to have a camaraderie with all bearded people.
and of course on
It would be
Wilma's
understandable if you did.
and of course on Wilma's end, it's probably a good idea in the long term to be on good terms with someone able to supply magic item components.
Indeed. Maybe the octopus has magic items that he was willing to trade Wilma. More reason for you to try to sell him stuff.
I'm telling you, negotiate with him. He can probably supply pearls and shit like that. Or treasure that's at the bottom. Think about it. You think those kobolds haven't lost a ship or two along the way? Who could salvage it more than an octopus?
I mean,
Drew, and
we had a crash ship coming in, didn't we?
yeah, let's face it, Captain Dreadfane's probably gone through 5 ships at this point.
6, I would wager.
Alright, so now we have to just shoot the octopus.
All right.
While waiting for Sarah to get back.
And while she's gone, I'll just pause the recording and step out myself. Go.
A cliff of dark gray stone towers 200 feet above the crashing waves rush in and out of a yawning cave mouth. A swirling slick of colors dance on the water surface emanating from the cave. This is it. Sayori navigates the rowboat towards the cave's mouth, securing a rope around a stalagmite. Be careful now. So there's a large pool in the first chamber of the cavern. The spore octopus should be standing guard there.
Neat.
I'm gonna get out of the boat. How do you guys want to go about this? Are you gonna stealth? Are you gonna just walk right in there? Are you all going? Is somebody going?
I think we all go to the entrance, and then Wilma enters. Do you know if the I'll say to Sayori, do you know if the octopus is right at the entrance or is it a little further in?
It's in the first chamber, so it's a little ways in, but it'll not too far.
Then I suggest we all head to the entrance, stand at the ready. Wilma goes in, makes her distraction, and then we sneak past.
Yeah, if you go to where those stairs are, speaking out of character, looking at the map. If you go to where those stairs are, you should be able to see it, or at least see the pool that she was mentioned.
Is it kind of rough water going in?
I mean, no, you guys should be able to get out quite easily. It's pretty shallow, leading into the cave. I'm not going to make you roll a check or anything if that's what you're asking.
Well, I was just going to cast Shape Water to freeze the water and just keep casting. Can you have 2 instances of it up at the same time? And I'm just going to create a little pathway for myself to walk in.
Yeah, you can do that. Keep you from getting your feet wet, at least. That'll be nice.
It's pretty shallow water. Camera pans over, and there's my character with just his head above the water, and then just Wilma's hat.
I'll walk across the water.
Is anybody going with her?
Yeah, we'll all go.
Yeah.
Sure, we can all go in.
Fuck's sake.
Gotta remember, how do we do this?
And
All right. I can reveal a little more. All right. Multicolored fungus covers the walls of this tunnel, its bioluminescent glow filling the cavern with dim light. The surface of the water swirls with colorful, faintly glowing spores. This 50-foot-high cavern is a forest of multicolored fungi, ranging from tiny filaments to tree-sized mushrooms. A natural staircase of stone columns along the east wall leads up 10 feet to a higher cave area in the north. Water burbles down from the upper cave, collecting in a large pool. 2 small myconids are working amid the mushrooms on the upper floor above the pool. A sickening smell like sulfur hangs in the air. So, please roll me a perception as you peer inside the chamber and looking around the entrance for the pool and...
Oh, that's an 8.
and perception modifier.
Braille, you may roll with advantage for reasons,
For reasons.
which will become clear after I reveal it.
Well, you see, the octopus currently has its tentacle around your leg, so it's pretty hard for you to miss it. Oh, so it is. Ah!
14, 10.
Nat 1.
No one. Yeah, Papakina doesn't see much. The soda want to roll?
Sure. Nope. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Oh.
It begins!
So, aside from the trove of mushrooms lining the cavernous floor and wall, the chamber seems relatively calm and peaceful, leading you to wonder if Sayori might have been mistaken, or perhaps the Guardian is just resting. Maybe you guys got lucky. Alright. As you enter into the chamber, however, the surface of the pool swirls and bubbles. Streams of water come gushing out, coating the lower cavern's floor in an inch of water as the spore servant octopus rises from the depths, its tentacles waving wildly as though searching for intruders to ensnare. Your gaze is so transfixed on the rising octopus that as you advance into the cave, you fail to notice a particularly large violet mushroom stir from the forest of fungi flanking you from behind, and the mushroom extends long purple tentacles towards you, moving slowly across the cavernous floor using its root-like tendrils. As the violet fungus attacks against you, and the octopus gets ready to lash out with its tentacles.
Oh dear.
All the tentacles. Let me go ahead and post pictures of these guys.
Tentacle.
What was that one warlock that gets the one tentacle? I think I started it every time Dan
You
used
did.
it. It was like the tentacle. I don't know why that's so funny.
It's the accent.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, that is one. I'll go ahead and just share this one. That's not the one I was looking for, but that's part of the Stormwreck Isle art.
Kill it!
Tentacle.
I mean, to be
And
fair,
then-
if I saw that come out of the ocean, I would be like, yeah, die.
And then you guys
Oh, those
have
fucking
seen
mushrooms. Ugh.
You've seen the mushrooms before, but you guys all failed your perception checks. So.
Tentacle.
I don't like the look. I don't like it.
Alright.
No,
Go ahead
no,
and roll
ain't
me
none of this
initiative
Oh no.
while I reveal the enemies.
We'll beat the octopus in submission.
Get them all quick.
Wilma, start selling, quick!
Yeah. I have to roll initiative to see how quick I can start selling.
Wilma, you're the closest, and since you guys didn't perceive the mushrooms, it's gonna make an attack at you before we, get started. A surprise attack.
Oh no, they got a surprise round.
Just the one that's closest. But yeah.
It's okay. That's only fair. If we get surprise rounds, they should get surprise rounds.
Exactly.
And Chris is lucky he's all the way back on the boat.
Wilma does a... What does it get? Yeah, it makes... So it's only going to make one attack at you. But does an 8 hit you?
It does not.
I figured not. Alright, you're fine. But it did try. And I'll go ahead and... Because they can only move so far. Actually, this one's pretty close. This one will pop out and make an attack at Grail.
Me?
Yes. It's gonna make 2 attacks at you. Does a 12 or a 19 hit you?
No and yes.
You're going to take 8 necrotic damage.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, it rolled the maximum. It zips at you with its necrotic tentacles.
Maybe I should have shielded that. Jesus.
And then this one's actually going to go after this little myconid sprout.
Sarah's killing Sprout.
The myconid sprout. Only one of them's going to hit, though. But still. Myconid sprout does not have much damage or health.
Oh no!
That's half its health. I'm not gonna roll for the octopus though, just the mushrooms, because the octopus just appeared from the water. So that was his action, rising from the depths. All right, and let me go ahead and get down the turn order because I'm slow.
This music that's playing kind of reminds me of Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to change it to the battle music. Thanks, Joel.
Aww.
We'll go back to it after the battle, but it's something a little more upbeat to it, not the relaxing cave exploring music.
There's two.
So, Soto, did you roll initiative?
Ooh, boy. 13.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Oh no, this music's funky. I don't know if I'm going to outfight.
Where is the pumpkin in?
It's in roll 20.
Girl. They rolled very badly. Both of the mushrooms and the octopus did. So, Lucille, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna see the one sprout get hit. And I'm gonna take offense to that. And I'm going to pull out Rupert, my pistol. And I'm gonna run here. I realize that I'll be within striking range of this guy, and that's okay. Oh. I see somebody has the premium.
Premium.
The dynamic lighting.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I needed it for all my asses. But it's not too bad. It wasn't too expensive.
And I'm going to fire upon the one up here. That is
Which
going
one?
to-
The one attacking the myconid, right?
The one that attacked the myconid, yeah.
Okay. Make your attack.
That is going to be a non-nat 20.
Yep, definitely hits.
And that's be 1d10 plus some damage. Cool. It's going to be 7 damage.
Alrighty. Excellent.
As a bonus action, okay, 1 second here. Just pulling up my artificer stuff very quickly.
Papagina, you know you're still in the boat.
Yeah, I looked at that.
It's okay. This is there with
I
you.
wasn't. I'll get out of the boat in a moment. Was I supposed to move that forward somewhere?
I'll
I
let
guess,
you. You can. Here, I'll move you. You can move.
Okay.
You can move right now.
Nope, I can't do anything else. So
Fine. The myconid appreciates the help. It looks very much scared and hurt.
Lucille does not like when the innocent things get scared.
All right. Papagina, you're next. What would you like to do?
Okay. I figured out I have very few ranged options in combat, so I should probably go about buying a bow once I get money for it, because I wasted my money on a mushroom that I bought to make the harpies happy. But anyway, that's all for another day. I'll cast Fairy Fire on this.
Okay.
Guess on the octopus and whatever's around it. What's Fairy Fire? It's like some kind of cube or something. I got a 20-foot cube. So
yeah.
So let's see. How big are the squares? 5 feet.
5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's going to be the octopus, right? I'll try to move it over this way so I get the octopus and one mushroom.
Yeah, you can get the mushroom that's next to it, I'd say.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, is it...
blue, like
Dexterity.
electric blue fairy fire.
We can make dexterity saving throws. They roll pretty well.
Oh, my spell save is 14.
So the octopus succeeds, but the mushroom fails.
Okay, so we have a electric blue mushroom anyway.
The mushrooms are very slow. They have a -5 to their dexterity.
Okay. Then I will use Bardic Inspiration on Soto. Why not? And how high is the cavern here? The ceiling.
I'd say it's about maybe 30 feet, 40 feet, 40. Well, let's go with 40 feet. 40 feet.
Okay. I will then fly to this location and stay as close to the roof as I can, on the assumption that that'll keep me out of range of the mushrooms. So.
Alrighty. Wilma, you're up next. What would you like to do?
All right. I'd aim out a gun-like weapon. Wilma will aim at this purple fungus here and be like, hey, leave the ill guy alone and cast fireball bolt at it.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
Right, it's plus a 6, that's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And D10. And then that is 2 fire damage. And when she does this, he looks up to the icon and just gonna say, I'm advised as one of the new neighbors that you might want to run on until we've taken care of this.
You don't have to roll persuasion with that. I think they definitely want to run.
Yeah.
They're already planning on it. But it's very nice of you. So, Soto, you're up next. What would you like to do?
I guess. Probably this guy here that's like right in front of me.
Alright.
Yeah, well, just a Eldritch Blast.
Alright, the one
Okay.
that's lit up with blue. You may roll with advantage. So it's fairy fired.
And you have a die 6 Bardic Inspiration.
Always handy to have.
Yeah. Well, that's a 12.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
These things are slow and very easy to hit.
If I can find my D10 dice right here. It's an 8.
Alright.
And then I do have the thing where it pushes it back 10 feet if
Ooh.
it's able to do that, if it's attached to the ground or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. It's not attached. It uses roots to move. Slowly. Creep slowly. And I'll say it takes a little bit of damage from the force, too. Because you shoved it into that little bit of wall there. It'll take 4 bludgeoning damage. Good job. Alright, is that all you would like to do for your turn?
Yes.
Grail, what would you like to do?
Well, someone's gonna have to smack a bitch. I go here, in the darkness.
Alright. Is that all you're doing?
Oh, well, I'm next to the mushrooms. I am going to attack it, of course.
Oh, okay. Roll your hit.
I just ran out to win. Hey, stop it! and then left. No, I cast Booming Blade. I make a weapon attack.
Make your weapon attack.
Oh, decent roll. That is a 21.
Yeah, that definitely has.
I need to find my D10 now.
As a reminder, these mushrooms AC is 5, so.
That
Pretty
is a
sure.
7.
Pretty sure you guys are gonna hit it. Unless you roll that one. 7?
7.
Damage?
So
Oh, it's
Yeah, 7
got 1
damage.
HP left.
I'm just gonna have to hope that it maybe somehow. Ooh, Ooh, do I risk it? I am then going to, after I hit it, back off.
Alright.
There again. Does it make an attack of opportunity?
It does.
Ah!
Say that. I'm just gonna do one. I'm guessing a 6 doesn't hit you though.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
And the mushroom is now sheathed in booming energy.
Booming.
Yes. Once I get to back here, I think that will do me.
Alright.
Yeah, that'll do me.
Next up is gonna be Sayori. And she's going to. Let's see. How far
Stand back there and be like, "Oh, good thing I'm not over there."
See if you can get up there. No, she wouldn't do that. She's a monk, so she can move 40 feet. So she can get up there and kick that one's butt. Because it's hurting her friends. Little myconids buddies. She's gonna fight with her little blazing pickaxe. She modified it even more, Grail. Her pickaxe is even more impressive than last time.
I'll have to steal it.
Now it does fire damage too.
What? How did she do that?
She is talented. She didn't roll out that great though. I was bragging about her.
Too busy showing off.
Well, luckily the myconids have terrible AC, so they, even though she rolled a 3 on one of her attacks, it still hits.
Wait, she's attacking the myconids, not the.
Or not the myconids. I'm sorry. The the fungi. That's what I meant. The violet fungi attacking the myconid. She's gonna do a total of 8 plus. How much HP does it have left? Okay, yeah, that thing's definitely dead. Alright, that's one down. Alright,
got
and
one.
then she'll just say to the rest of you, take out the violet fungi first, and then we'll deal with the octopus.
Of course.
I mean, you guys are kind of already doing that, but she's gonna say it anyway. Alright, so that's her turn. Next is the myconid's turn. And it's gonna run away. How fast can they move? They only get to move 10 feet, though. They stole. It's trying its best. But it's gonna dash, so... it can move 20. Alright. So hopefully they should be out of danger now. Next is the fungi's a turn. One is
There's
dead.
the one on 1 health move.
One with 1 health can move, I think it's just 5 feet.
Well, if he moves, my booming energy surrounding him explodes.
Oh.
And he takes 6 thunder damage.
He is dead. Because it would not know that. It is just a mushroom that is hungry. Alright, so the 1 mushroom remaining is going to make an attack on the seal, who's standing right next to it.
Yep.
Gonna make 2 little tendril attacks at you. I'm assuming a 6 doesn't hit.
No.
But a 21 does?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take 7 necrotic damage.
Oof.
Their attacks hurt. When they can reach you. Alrighty. That's its turn, and next is the octopus's turn.
Tentacles.
What can the octopus do? See, it's going to lash out at its tentacles at Papagina, who's standing right next to its pool.
I'm flying. I don't know how.
How far are you flying?
As close to the ceiling as I can.
How high is the
All
ceiling?
I don't.
I did say 40 feet, so I'll say you're okay, because it can only reach 15 feet. So, instead...
That's why I asked.
Instead, it'll go for... we'll do Soto.
Although I will say I learned that tactic from Emona. So.
Yes, that was Amona's favorite tactic.
What's Amona's great battle tactics? Fly away and shoot at him.
Observe from a distance and lead and govern her troops to victory.
I need to get some kind of ranged option because I actually don't have any at the moment. So
yeah,
it's
yeah. I specifically built her to attack from like a ridiculous amount of feet away. It was like 600 feet or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, I need to do something about that. So anyway,
so I took sniper and I took the Eldritch Blast feat or the Eldritch Incantation, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Open.
It was broken.
I might just go with longbow because that you automatically get that bow as elf. So it.
All right.
But anyhow, I just need to buy one.
Soto, does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
You're gonna take 70 bludgeoning damage as it lashes out at you with its tentacle.
Wait, did you say 70?
How many?
No, 7. 7 bludgeoning. Did I say 70?
It sounded like it.
Okay.
I was like, well, Soto's just flat out dead. I would immediately be like, well, what the fuck are we doing here?
No, this isn't the TPK fight. That'll come later.
Let's go get Amona.
This is supposed to be a cozy campaign. You're like obliterating. And next, the Demogorgon arrives.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right. So that'll be its turn because I mean it's an octopus. It can't really go out of the water.
Of course.
So top of the order, Lucille. You just got tickled by a violet mushroom standing next to you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, that wasn't a tickle. I see a loose rock, and I cast catapult on it, aiming for the tickler.
All right.
The dreaded tickler.
It
How does
needs
that
to
work?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Which is terrible at. Yeah, no. That's gonna be a 3.
Cool. As I look at the rock, I quickly gesture to it, and it comes flying at the little guy, and it's going to deal 3d8 worth of damage. That's going to be 10 damage to it.
Nice. Very good.
And I'm going to just pull back here, not leaving its range, but getting a little bit from the octopus. And I'm moving. Move, token, move. And that'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm. Papagina, what would you like to do? You're flying in the air.
Yeah. Okay, now we came to that thing of I don't have any actions I can do at a distance. So, yeah, I'm unfortunately going to have to approach here. Okay, this mushroom's still
Diving
attacking
kick.
Lucille, right?
Yes.
I will dive down on it and attack it with my longsword.
All right, make your attack. Skewer the mushroom.
Okay, and that's a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And hopefully it gets enough damage here. Oh, and that's actually another good roll. So that's going to be a 10 damage.
All right. So you fly down with your sword to save Lucille from the tickles that aren't really tickles.
Acidic tickles.
Skewer the mushroom with your sword.
Okay. I don't think I can get up to the ceiling again, so I'm going to be standing here now on the ground.
Yes. Now, let me put it at X. Okay. So all the mushrooms have been dealt with, but we're gonna stay in initiative because there's still the octopus to deal with. Wilma, what would you like to do?
You got this, Wilma.
All right. Wilma's going to fall back behind her teammates and then open fire on the octopus with a firebolt.
All right, go ahead.
Still!
And let's see. That's 18 to hit.
All right. Pretty sure that hits. Yep, that hits.
And that's 8 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be Wilma's turn.
You said 8, right?
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I had to use a calculator.
It's fine.
I can't. In my head. Alright, next up, we're gonna do Soto. What would you like to do?
I'd like to back up.
Okay.
Would I still be able to hit him from over here?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Alright.
Or 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And then 8 damage.
Alright. Brings it to 36. Alright, is that all for your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Grail, what would you like to do?
So we're just murking this octopus now?
I mean, Sayori asked you guys not to hurt it, but, I mean, she's not gonna, you know, murder. She probably wouldn't murder you guys just for killing an octopus. She'd just be a little sad, but. It's up to you.
Maybe I could scare it off somehow. What does that egg do again? Egg.
What egg are you? Which egg?
The gold egg.
The gold egg. If you throw it, it spawns a treasure chest. If you eat it, you turn into a mimic.
Damn it!
Well, you can turn into a mimic and attract the octopus, right?
Yes, but as a reminder, the mimic thing only lasts for like 1 round, so it's just a temporary.
Okay, so that's not going to work unless it's a really big mimic, because it's a big octopus.
Alright, I charge the octopus.
Alright.
And I cast Thunder Wave.
Alright, go ahead, roll your attack. Or that makes a save, right? For that one.
Yes, let me just bring it up. And just to be safe, I will go here on top of this dead mushroom, which now I can't click my character anymore. God damn it.
The Constitution saving throw.
Yes. He must make a Constitution saving throw.
It rolled 18.
Balls. Well, it's not pushed away, but it still takes the damage.
Alright.
So instead of taking 12 damage, it takes 6 thunder damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'll look at the octopus and say, "Hey, fuck you." Or there'll be more. And could you get rid of the purple fungus thing so I can click my character again?
No. Where is your character? Right here? Okay.
Yeah. And I will shout at the octopus to go away. Get out of here.
I can just delete these. We don't really need them there.
And there is now a thunderous boom that echoes for 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that helps add some of the fear factor.
I'm not going to have you rolled intimidation because it's not going to work on this.
Oh.
It is immune to frightened, in other words.
It's not scared.
It is not
It's not
scared.
scared. Yes. What's over there? I'll have a chicken value meal, please, with a milkshake, shaken, not stirred.
Alright. Is that all for your turn?
Yes.
Alright. So Sayori, for her turn, she's just gonna throw her little fish into the water. The one with the sleeping potion on it. And she's gonna just run over here and say, you guys, leave it alone. It's only trying to protect its friends. I dropped the fish in the water, so I think it should be good. We should go and wait and see if it falls asleep.
Good idea. Well, wish you'd said that before I'd run up to it.
It wasn't her turn. I mean, she did say that tell you guys her plan before you came here, but I mean, you guys don't have to follow it. It's up to you guys. But that's what she's gonna do. How much should she move? She can move. At least so about here. She a monk, she fast. Alright. Alright, next is the myconid sprouts. They're gonna stay where they're at because the octopus is friendly to them. They're not scared of the octopus.
Mighty myconids.
They're just gonna huddle together in the white and see what happens. Alright, the fungus are dead. Octopus is next. Grill was the last one to dead hack it. So, it makes sense that his attention would be fixated on Grail. Because he's making all this noise, so it doesn't understand why it's... Does a 23 hit you?
Oh, yeah. Even if I shield, it'll still hit me.
Rolled an 18 plus 5. 23. You're gonna take 8 bludgeoning damage from its tentacle.
8!
8. It's gonna slap you.
And I'm unconscious. That's exactly my hit points. Sarah kills a character.
I didn't kill. It's not instant
I
death.
get knocked unconscious and fall face first in the water.
No.
Doomed to drown. Yeah, I am unconscious.
Alrighty. That's its turn. Lucille, you're up next. What'd you like to do? Grail's unconscious. Sayori told you to leave the octopus alone. She dropped the fish in the water, hoping it's gonna eat it and then go to sleepy.
I will run over to Grail. And I would like to do a medicine check to try and stabilize him.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm not proficient in medicine, but I am particularly intelligent. So we shall see. Famous last words. But I rolled a 19, which makes that a 23.
Excellent. So yeah, Grail, you are stabilized. Not dead today.
Then I will not void my bowels.
Gosh.
Not today.
There we go.
Alright. That was Lucille's turn. Papagina, what would you like to do?
That's a good question. Okay, we're trying not to kill the octopus now?
That's what Sayori asked you to do, but that doesn't mean you have to listen to her. That's just what she asked.
Okay.
She just wanted you guys to distract it.
Distract it?
Yeah,
okay.
So her plan was, she told you guys on the way here, she put a sleeping potion on a fish and is hoping the octopus is going to eat the fish and then fall asleep, so you guys can go past it without getting disturbed.
I think we were too focused on Wilma selling something to the octopus to remember that.
To remember the rest.
I really had high hopes that would work. So,
me too.
I think we also convinced Wilma that it might work, which was really the biggest challenge there. Does the octopus count as a creature?
Creature, yeah, it's a plant though. If you're mean beast, it's not a beast, it's a plant.
No. It's a creature. The spell.
Yeah, it's a creature.
Okay. I will try to cast Unearthly Chorus on the octopus, which will make one creature have to save or be friendly for an hour. It's
is that a charm
charisma
kind
save.
Of thing?
I guess so.
It's immune to being charmed, so I think
it won't work then. Won't work. Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Did I cast that, or did I already know it wouldn't work? I suppose I cast it and figured out that it did nothing.
Yeah.
Probably, I imagine you would, yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn then. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly out of the way of the octopus and back up to the ceiling.
Okay.
So.
Wilma, what would you like to do?
Right. Wilma's going to keep a safe distance and wait to see if the sleeping potion will take effect, and hold her action to cast Fireball ult if it stays aggressive.
Alrighty. Good plan. Alright. Soto, what would you like to do?
I mean, we don't need to go further into the cave, do we?
Well, Sayori wants to check on the myconids because she's a little worried about them. That was the whole plan. Mm-hmm. She just didn't understand why the octopus was trying to prevent her from entering when it's never done that before.
Wait. Move over here. Can I see anything with the octopus? Is it like...
Can you see the octopus?
Is it like stuck? Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's going to leave its pool. It's just lashing out you guys when you get close to it, like within 15 feet. It's trying to, as Sayori would tell you, it's trying to prevent you from entering the cave for some reason. She just doesn't understand why.
Okay, I'm just gonna move here, and I'm just gonna try to, like, make a break for it. As the rest of my turns go.
Alright, I mean, you can dash if you want. You trying to run? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as all that's what all you want to do, yeah, you can run, dash, whatever. Alright. Grail, what would you like to do? Oh, you're at like 1 HP, right? When you're stabilized?
I'm stabilized, but I'm still unconscious, so somebody has to drag me away.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Forgot how that worked.
Basically, my character is effectively dead, thanks to Sarah.
No, he's not dead. Alrighty.
He's just mostly dead.
Sayori's not just doing anything, she's just waiting, trying to hide, and so the octopus, doesn't focuses on the fish and not her. So that's the plan anyway. Myconids, they're not gonna do anything, they're just a little confused, wondering what's going on. Fungus are dead. Octopus's turn. Let me roll a perception for it to see if it notices. Oh, it has blind sight. I need to learn how to
Blind.
So it can still see Lucille and Grail. Grail is unconscious, so it's going to
Eat Grail.
make an attack at Lucille. Alright. Does a 16 hit you, Lucille?
Yeah.
And that's going to be 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
We're going to TPK the party.
And a non-lethal encounter. Somehow we managed.
Wilma, did you want to attack it since it's still being aggressive, or what do you want to do? That's up to you. You said you want to hold your action.
Oh, okay. I'll try to cast another firebolt. And
And hit Lucille.
And that's a non-nat 20.
Yep, that hits.
For 5 fire damage.
Alright. It's about half health, you guys.
Well, then it's not dead, is it?
That's pretty damn. That octopus is tough, man.
I mean, you weren't technically supposed to fight it, but it's okay.
How did we end up fighting it? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Because
You
it
guys
hit
just-
us, right?
It attacked us.
It did attack you guys, but Sayori warned you it was going to attack you guys, so
I mean, I would run away if I wasn't unconscious.
yeah,
I only rushed in there because it was going to kill Soto.
it's okay. It's all good. As long as you guys, I'm sure it'll be fine. If y'all start going down, maybe Sayori will help you guys, maybe, even though you're hitting it.
Imona is here to save the day!
Alright. So that was the octopus's turn. Alright, back at the top of the order, Lucille. The octopus is still attacking you. It doesn't seem like it's paying attention
Drag
to the
me
fish
out of
just
here.
yet.
I am at 1 HP. This is great. This is incredible.
Oh my god.
I
Heal me!
have no healing spells. I'm an artificer.
Artificers can have healing spells.
I have none.
Without a healing spell, that seems just wrong.
I'm not playing the full-on support this campaign, Joel. I will attempt to pull him 15 feet away.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me an athletics, I guess. How much do you weigh, Grail? You're not wearing armor, are you?
That's a 6. I don't pull him anywhere.
Oh boy.
You try to pull him, but he's very stout.
I'm just gonna be curse these scrawny arms.
Got a little bit of a beer belly.
Oh, very nice. I'm working on it. After me commenting on Amona's thunder thighs.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast grease on it.
Oh, now we can slip. We can slip right by.
You're gonna cast grease on the octopus?
I would like to cast grease on the octopus.
Hey,
What
we
do I-
caught it on fire.
What do I roll for that?
You roll nothing. Slick grease is going to cover it, and I'm going to take Rupert and pull the flint back on my pistol, and I would like to fire, not fire at it, but just pull the pistol, the sparks on it to light the grease on fire.
Oh, okay. Sure. All right, we'll see what that does when it gets its turn, because it can't really do anything right now. But we'll see what happens.
But I'm trying to drive it into the water by burning it.
That's a good plan. Maybe that'll work.
We can
We'll
have
have to wait
roast
and
off
see.
for dinner.
Papagina, what would you like to do? You want to just hang out where you are at the top of the ceiling? Or are you going to attack it?
I'm not going to attack it, I don't think. I would like to move Grail, but he seems awfully heavy.
He plays strong, muscular guys except for me. Everyone's playing these scrawny armed chicks.
Okay, I can definitely fly over there. What do I need to do to try to move Grail?
I say roll in athletics. That's what I told Lucille. It makes sense to me anyway.
No, that makes sense. Well, never mind.
Unless you guys are super strong, then. But I don't think any of you are all that.
No, I'm pretty sure I failed because I got a 9, and I.
Oh, so basically, you're like that clip of that baby owl trying to get the food out of the thing, but grabs the dude's finger.
Oh well, I'm a flying creature. I'm kind of like noodle-armed wispy girl. So,
all these little delicate, fancy little elf girls trying to move heavy old camera.
Like, I didn't think it was gonna help, but you gotta try, right?
Just swoop down, grab Grail by the beard, and just start flying like, he can't move anywhere.
We're all indirectly body shaming Grail.
Not the beard!
It's just a funny image. Alright. Wilma, what would you like to do? The octopus is covered in grease. The seal is getting ready to light it on fire.
And you know what? I'm gonna steal her thunder by lighting it on fire first.
Alright. Go ahead.
And that's an 18 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
And that's 5 fire damage.
Alright, and I'm going to double that because it's covered in grease and it just makes sense that it'd do
And it
extra
kills
damage.
it, right?
Nope. Still got 15 health. But it's close. Maybe that'll be enough to get it to go underwater. drive it away. That was Wilma. Soda, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go further into the cave and see what it is the octopus doesn't want us to see.
All right. Go on.
I'm gonna dash, so it's gonna be like over here somewhere
Okay.
that I can't see.
You run into the darkness and all we hear is,
We will reveal that probably next session, because I don't know. We might want to end after. Well, it depends on how far you guys want to go. I mean, it's getting late.
I mean,
but-
it is the time we would normally end the session.
Yeah, so after we deal with the octopus, I'll let you guys decide if you want to keep going or if you want to end it.
It's some lunch.
End it on a cliffhanger. Save it for next time.
Bum 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 bum.
Dramatic scene.
Alrighty. Grail, you're unconscious still.
Oh, this is like last session where I was stuck being fucking frozen. Or teleported back to the start over and over again.
Alright.
Stupid fucking library.
So Ori is gonna see you guys struggling with Grail. And she'll run over and she'll give you a health potion.
Alright, how much do I get healed?
Good question.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Nine hit points.
Oh, good roll.
Yes.
I wake up just seeing like the Papa Gene and Lucille pulling on my beard. Give him the biggest stink eye.
Trying to help you, man.
Even
I have no
though she
excuse.
gave you the health potion, since you're still, wounded and all that, she'll try to pick you up too. Because I want to see if she can do it. No, she can't. I was gonna say
Come on, you trio of wimps!
She's proficient with athletics. She has a +6 to athletics, but she rolled a 2. So
You freaking pansy!
Gosh, Grail, you need to lose some pounds. Gosh, I thought I was pretty strong, but apparently not. Hurt my back a little bit.
Need to lift some more weights. Like holy crap!
She's gonna poke you in the belly. All right. That was Sayori's turn.
I have a
My
husky
goodness.
build.
Hang on, let's just stay where they are for now. Fungus are dead. Octopus is on fire and burning with the grease. So we are gonna say that
it's
it,
on fire.
it is going to
Run
go
away.
back underwater. And for the sake of brevity, because it's getting late, we will say that it finds the fish, eats the fish, and falls asleep. Good job. Mission complete.
Well, technically not, because we gotta go to see what it was, why it was stopping us from getting in here in the first place.
I mean, Soto's checking it out right now. But
Next session, Soto being murdered by whatever's in here, and we're like, I wonder where Soto is.
yes.
Bum, 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 ba-dum,
You guys want? I'm assuming you
ba-dum.
guys want to stop here for now, because it's probably gonna take like at least maybe another hour.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I think that's time then.
It is fine. It is fine.
There's at least one more.
Another octopus.
Alright, so I guess that's as good a time as any to stop recording.
Yes.